on the mountaintop. It's exhilarating feeling to stand at the top of the mountain and look down. There are amazing views. You can tell by looking at a mountain which plants can grow at different heights. The higher you go up at the mountain, the colder it is. For every 820 feet you climb, the temperature drops 1 degree. If you look at the very top of a high mountain, there is usually no or very little vegetation or plants there. Icy wind blows and prevents trees from growing. When mountains get higher than 8,200 feet, there's a timberline. Trees cannot grow above the timberline. The trees along the mountainside help to protect the mountain soil. This prevents the mountain soil from eroding. When there is too much erosion, there are problems with flooding and landslides. In the wintertime, these cleared off areas can trigger avalanches. It's very common to see conifer trees growing on mountains. Most conifers are called evergreens, which means they stay green all the time. They do not lose their leaves like other trees. The leaves on evergreens are needles. When old needles fell off, they were replaced with new ones. Conifers are able to handle the harsh weather conditions of the mountain. They can survive the cold and the elements. There are also other types of trees that grow on mountains. In lower portions of the mountain, you can find chestnut, oak, and maple trees. Acids and bases. Have you heard of the term acid and base? Acids and bases play important roles in our life. Acids and bases can be found in just about everything. Almost every liquid you see is either an acid or base. The only liquid that is not acid or base is distilled water. An acid has more hydrogen ions. The word acid comes from the Latin word acidus, which means sharp. Acids usually have a sour taste. Examples of acids are lemon juice and vinegar. Most citrus fruits have a lot of acids, as do teas and yogurt. Not all acids can be eaten. Some of them can be very harmful. Some acids can burn holes in clothing or skin. These strong acids are used to produce dyes, plastic, fertilizers, and more. A base is a bitter tasting chemical. Egg whites and ammonia are bases. Soap is also made from a base. Did you know that your blood is base? There are many bases that can be eaten, but there are many that are very dangerous to touch, taste, or smell. Acids and bases are opposites. When you mix them together, they can neutralize each other. Mixing them together takes a bit of potency away and makes them weaker. When there's too much of an acid, a base will be added to counteract the acidity. Gardeners are constantly working to get the right balance in the soil. If there's too much acids, plants cannot grow.